The modern world has changed drastically from the days of our ancestors, but one problem modern humans still seem to suffer from is the evolutionary instinct of procrastination. This desire to preserve energy through avoidance or comfort is a low cognitive function we share with our forefathers and can leave us highly vulnerable in today's fast-paced environment if we stray too far away for too long. We need to remember that, just like back when lions and wolves roamed the earth, taking risks and pushing forward are often necessary to protect ourselves from danger. While modern dangers aren't usually so literal, they remain important to embrace if you hope to thrive instead of simply survive. Here are 7 ways to get you moving in the best direction possible. 1. Gradually reduce the bullshit to 0. Bullshit is like a plague that needs to be fought off immediately. If you want to keep up with the times but not be taken in by false information and misguided opinions, then make sure to take control of the crap meter in your life. Turn off notifications, delete social media apps, and carefully limit the sources of information you ingest to only trustworthy ones. Doing this will help equip you with the knowledge necessary to shoot down fake news whenever it presents itself, leaving more room for better and more accurate data. 2. Cut off ties with negative people. Navigating through life, it is inevitable that we come across people who radiate nothing but negativity. Cutting these people off can be a daunting task and almost understandable so if it is someone from your family or circle of friends. Unfortunately, such negative energy endangering your well-being can have disastrous consequences. It can take out vital years of your life and transform what should be beautiful moments into an unpleasant experience. The challenge in this situation is doing the hard thing and taking action, no matter how upsetting it might be. It's a step you must take with caution, but preserving your peace of mind will be worth the efforts in the long run, something I'd love to expand on in further detail in an upcoming blog post. 3. Build extraordinary habits. Building atomic habits, see James Clear's amazing book on this topic, is something invaluable if you are looking to break from the status quo. Exercising and doing sports gives an air of positivity for your mind and body, as well as optimizing it for better nutrition-related habits to dominate your lifestyle. Writing always allows for a deep dive in your thoughts and ideas, becoming increasingly vivid each time, a great way to establish the habit of examining concepts more and more. But that's not all. Self-mastery is yet another beneficial habit I highly recommend. Building up bad habits is a slippery slope and it'll shake up any kind of progress you make, so why take that risk? Building extraordinary habits is such a strong resource to get unstuck. Start now. 4. Get healthier. You can't expect to improve your life when your body is deteriorating. You could easily be knocking on the gates of success, but if you're too passed out from exhaustion or can hardly stand up because of poor nutrition, then you might as well be stuck in quicksand. Taking care of your nutritional needs and getting enough rest are essential steps to turning things around. Lowering stress is also essential, although it's often overlooked. You've got to get a strong body to help the brain out. This fact isn't lost upon most people, yet sometimes the simple solutions elude us and whatever new strategies we employ don't seem to stick. 5. Recognize that your time to do great things is limited. I certainly hope someone has advised you before that one day you will perish. I mean, I'm sure I don't need to be the first to point out the obvious. Even if your plan was to be immortal, I'm afraid you'll have thrown in the towel by now. You may find it helpful to keep this logic in mind and even plaster a reminder on your computer or wall. The seconds pass by far too quickly for us to make use of them all. So make it count. Spend some time with loved ones while you still can. Life is precious, so don't waste a single moment. I made a blog post focusing this topic in detail. 6. Understand that the game of life is infinite. On the outside, life can seem paradoxically infinite, no matter how finite our time on Earth may be. The paradox of it all comes when we realize that by doing more good in this lifetime, we open ourselves up to an infinite amount of opportunities and possibilities. It's almost like a never-ending game which everyone is invited to take part in, subconsciously or consciously though we may be. Life doesn't really offer us a way out because, no matter how hard things get, we're always faced with new tasks while trying to move through the complexities of the world in whatever little time we have. 7. Become the seed of the future. Accepting responsibility for your life is like planting a seed of the future, one not only for yourself, but for everyone around you. Even those who you may never meet in person can benefit from the change that starts with assuming control over your own destiny and choices. Of course, if you read this blog post, then I guess I could meet you too. We can work together to strive towards improving conversations with others in generations to come, making sure they have more tools to be more responsible citizens of the world. It's something that's definitely worth striving for. If you're searching for navigation on how to become the person you always have wanted, it's time to let your old, unproductive self go. Your survival instincts may have helped you survive up to this point, but do you feel truly alive? Reading this blog post is a good start. You're searching for answers and trying to find them. To make sure that you write the story of your life, be brave and take risks. After all, nothing exciting was ever accomplished by playing it safe. Through self-reflection and proactive steps towards personal growth, you can get one step closer to becoming the person of your dreams.